Let's tie everything together now, right? So we went from sports, we went to music and your career as an athlete and as a coach, as a DJ, as a producer. So up to this point in your life, what's one piece of mental advice that you could give our listeners today based on all of your experiences so far? Mental advice, generally speaking, to be a performer, to be an athlete, to be a coach, like first thing that comes to mind, what's the biggest piece of mental advice that you would give to our listeners?
Enjoy the process 100%. There is no end. There is no goal. That's all just something that you want to believe so that you can kind of find this satisfaction at the end of the tunnel. And then you're good, and then I've done all this and I've gotten the carrot at the end, and now I'm whole, and now I can move forward and I'm this whole person. It just, every day is a struggle. Regardless of what predicament you're in, every day is a struggle to just live and to do your best. So when it comes to sports and music, nowadays I thrive with the stuff that's not easy. I at least enjoy the process more, and I enjoy that things are difficult. And creating these difficult scenarios for yourself in a world that tries to make things easier and easier for you all the time is really, really important. So trust that process, and just more so not even trusting it, just enjoy it. Because if you enjoy that process, I don't think there's more to it than that. Just if you love what you're doing in your process, even if they're through the highs and the lows, you got to be grateful for every aspect of it, because that's what's shaping you day in and day out. And you got to have that mental fortitude to know that what you're doing is the right path, and you're reinforcing it through this journey. So yeah, definitely enjoying the process the best you can.
Okay. So no matter what stage of your career that you're in right now, just enjoy the process. Take a step back, take that sort of third person perspective, and no matter what your current goals are, and it's good to have short and long term goals, and the goal, for example, might be to win the championship at the end of the season, but just understand that that's just a piece of the bigger picture, and that's not going to ultimately fulfill you for the rest of your life. You need to also have some enjoyment of the process of building up to that championship, because after that, whether you win or lose, there's going to be something else. And so it sounds like what you're saying is basically enjoy the process now and as much as you can possibly throughout your career.
Absolutely. There's always going to be something else. Once you attain that, there's always something else. And so if you fall victim to trying to find that gratification through just achieving that next thing, you're going to be miserable, really. So you have to learn to love the process more than loving the outcome.